10th hole, I went driver. It's a short par 4. Ended up kind of just peeling it out to the right just a little bit. Still was in pretty good position to make something happen. It's a big downhill to uphill. Couldn't even see the flag even though it was in the front. Hit a 60. Hit a pretty good shot. Ended up on the back of the green. Coming back down the hill, putting off the fringe. Had a pretty good putt at it. But ran out of steam. Had to settle for a par. 11th hole, another short par 4. Tried to really nuke it and get it to the green. Just blocked it a little right and end up in a little collection area off to the right where it seems like they're farming green. So I take a 9-iron because I have tree trouble, and I'm just trying to chip it nice and light through the trees and get it to stop. I do a good job of getting it through the trees, but it doesn't stop, and I have 45, 50 feet coming back. I hit it what I thought was a pretty hard putt, but ran out of steam, and then I had a 6-footer for par that I didn't take much time with, and I ended up missing. So I bogey and I'm 4 over. 12th hole is a long par 5 or medium par 5. I hit kind of cut low. It wasn't really my best effort, but it worked out pretty well. I mean, it went about 275 yards. Had about the same 260, 270. Took a 3-wood. Also hit a kind of low ball flight cut, but it was straight enough where it caught basically the right side of the green, and I was in good position to try to make at least a birdie. If I 2-putt from here, I get a birdie, and I just have to give it a nice whack. I do hit it hard enough, and I feel like it was a good line, but it was just a little too hard and never broke back. So then coming back, I had 3 feet, should be fairly easy, straightforward, and I was able to make it for birdie. So wasn't able to get the eagle, but at least I wasn't shut out entirely on this course. 13th hole, I think this is the best drive I've hit all day. It was a 3-wood, and it went over 300, or right around 300, and I just nuked it. Nuke. And I'm in the right side of the fairway because it's a dog leg left. And I have a wedge in hand. I believe I'm hitting my 56 degree wedge from about 115. And I just get it a little heavy and it comes up a little short. Obviously, you can see by my body language, I'm not terribly happy with it. And then I have a chip, which I clip pretty clean, but I get too much of it. Again, I'm not too happy with it. You can see the body language. And then I have this putt. Fortunately, my putter was on. It's been on lately. I really love my putter. I actually have 2 gamers that both really do wonderful things for me. 14th hole, another par 5. I take the 3-wood again. I was hitting the 3-wood so well today. And, it's just really pretty dialed in. And then I take a 4-iron and block it way right, end up under this tree, have to get into some sort of MacGyver mindset because I got to just poke this out and keep it from running off the green. And I do a good job of getting good contact, but it runs all the way out onto the other side of the green, and now I got a chip coming back. Fortunately, I make a pretty good chip here, and I'm able to stop it pretty close to the hole and give myself a nice short putt for my par. This is pretty much a gimme. 2 feet. It's fairly easy, especially with this putter. It's been pure. Just catch it though, almost missed it. Jeez. 15th hole. It's a medium par 3, and I nuke a 8-iron, and it just goes way too far. I pulled it a little. Now I'm up above the green, having a pretty tricky chip back to the hole, downhill and everything, and I'm trying to kind of float it up, open the club a little, and I do a pretty good job of getting some spin on it. Just catch the edge, and thought it was going to break right, and it just stayed out left. So now I got about 6 feet coming back for my par, 6-7 feet, but this putter's lights out, so I knock it down dead center. Stay at 3 over. I'm even for the back. And this is where I really start getting into some trouble. This is a really bad tee shot with my 3-wood. I snap it hook. This is a dog leg left. I get over there's a little water hazard there. Had no idea where the green was. This is the first time playing this course, so I just hit it at those palms. Ended up way left of the green. So this is already my 3rd shot. Have to get this up and down for a par. Hit a fairly decent flop over the bunker, but just leave it short. And now I got 13 feet from my par and misread it entirely. It rolls down the hill, I hardly hit it. Try to tap it in, missed that as well, and I collected double bogey. Another par 3, a little bit longer. I feel like I hit this a little better, but I kind of hit it a little chunky with the 7-iron, so I ended up pretty short. So I have this chip. Maybe I chip it in, maybe I don't. No, I don't. But I do hit a fairly good chip. And now I got a putt for par. And with the way I've been putting, I think I have a chance to make it. I feel like I have a chance to make everything with the way I was putting. But a little bit of a misread, stays out to the right, and I collect another bogey. So I got to stop the bleeding, but it's 18th hole, 417 yards. I'm just trying to nuke this driver because, I got nothing to lose. I'm already well over par. And I block it right. It starts sliding to the right. It's not so right that it's gone, but definitely have some tree trouble. I might be 170 here. I have an 8-iron in hand. And I think I hit it a little thin and it comes out low and hits that tree. Scares that crane or osprey or something. Then this is probably one of my best shots of the day. I had 48 degrees in hand from about 137 yards. I just was able to get it by that tree and cut it back to the right. And I ended up like 5 feet from the pin. Or I guess that's more like 6 feet. But with the way I was putting, I felt like I had a really good chance at making this for par. But unfortunately, it just slides left. I misread it. And I end the round with another bogey. I missed it from the second I hit.
Ended up going 4 over, shooting 7 over, 79, but I broke 80. So first time seeing the course, I'm not too displeased. Hit a couple really big 3-woods, which was awesome. I was hitting my 3-wood farther and better than my driver. So that's a great sign. I think I'm going to move forward with a lot of 3-woods, but I got to hit that driver because if I can hit 340 off the tee, it gives me a huge advantage in golf. So thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and get out there and play for the love of the game. I'm Zach. Speak